Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today what I have for you is my 1 year or approximate 1 year update on my Smithey cast iron and carbon steel cookware purchases, as well as the accessories. So I'm just going to go over what I purchased last time and kind of give you my thoughts after owning them for a while. I'll link the original unboxing video in the description below. I also purchased some new items I want to go over with you. So what I bought last time around was the Smithey number 12 cast iron skillet. I also bought the leather handle for it, or grip, or whatever you want to call it. This is awesome. This thing is really heavy and it gets really hot, and this is just great. Most of the time, under normal circumstances, you can grab this when you're stovetop cooking. It's adequate. You don't even need a pot holder or anything like that. So I basically use this for searing meat. It's an extremely heavy skillet that retains a lot of heat. I typically preheat this for 10, sometimes even 15 minutes. Get it really good and hot. And it absorbs so much energy that for searing meat, it's fantastic. This is an awesome skillet for roasting in. I do casseroles in it. I've even done some mild frying in it, which I bought something new that I'm going to probably be doing more frying in, if frying is what I choose to do. But like I said, it's been outstanding. However, the Farmhouse Skillet that I bought has been kind of like the workhorse of my kitchen. This thing here is my go-to for everything. It's great for omelets, although this is pretty big, so you got to be making a pretty big omelet. But it's great for frying up eggs. It's great for, cooking just about everything. The major difference in cooking in this versus the number 12 is the time it takes to get it hot is significantly less. It's thinner. It's much lighter. It's kind of, like I said, the workhorse of my kitchen. I'm trying to get away completely from using nonstick cookware, and this is definitely getting me closer and closer. I typically only get into nonstick if I'm in a super big hurry, and I just want to heat something up quickly and not have to clean it or worry about it. And you can kind of do this at this point with this cast iron. It's seasoned well enough that it's completely nonstick, and I can cook some eggs and leave anything debris. There's usually no debris with eggs, but let's say I cook something in here. Whatever is left over, typically I can let it sit and dry and clean off at a later time, no problems. With my purchase last time, I bought the chainmail scrubber. This has been wonderful for getting little bits that stick to pans. I also got this spatula, which is awesome. I actually wanted to get another one with my last order and I forgot. So next time I place an order, I will be sure to buy another one. It's held up extremely well. It's just a good spatula. I don't know, it's kind of a weird thing to say, but I mean, the slots in it work out really well for picking things up out of oil. The edge on it's great for scraping gunk. Everything about this thing's awesome. So get the spatula. It's like $30, so it seems like a lot for a spatula. However, you're paying quite a bit for any of their products, so get it. One other thing I just want to mention regarding the Smithey 12, I weighed this and I weighed my Lodge, which is equivalent in size. There is an 18-ounce difference between the two pieces. That's pretty significant. I'm sure that plays a huge role in the heat retention of that pan. Like I said, I give it like 10 minutes to preheat. It's about what it needs. Overall, totally satisfied with my purchases. I love them. They're gorgeous pieces. They don't keep that original, almost copper hue to it, which that's not what I bought them for anyway. I like the way they've kind of turned out as they've seasoned. They're, to me, still just as pretty as the day I bought them. They just don't look identical, but they're not going to if you use them. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab the stuff that I just picked up. All right, and like magic, I'm back. So let me go over the simple things. I bought the Walnut Trivet. So this is basically a solid piece of walnut that they've put the Smithey logo onto. It has little cork things on the bottom. You set it on your counter and you can put your hot pans on here. It's solid walnut, so it's hardwood. It's really attractive, so it doesn't look like an eyesore sitting on your counter. And it's functional. So I went ahead and I picked that up. As for new cast iron, I grabbed the 5.5 quart Dutch oven. So I took everything out of the big box just to kind of save you guys some of the unboxing, I don't know, hassle. I have not cleaned these yet or done anything. So I guess here's a good kind of example of what they look like new. And like I said, I'll link the original video in the description. They make a 5.5 and a 3.5. And for some reason, I thought the 5.5 was going to be really, really big. It is not really big, but it is a good size. And it's the biggest one they currently make. And then, of course, the lid. So, nice looking Dutch oven. I've never used the cast iron Dutch oven. So, looking forward to it. And like I mentioned about frying, this will definitely be like my go-to for future frying over the number 12. Frying like things like chicken gets a little sketchy depending on how much oil you put in there. It gets pretty close to bubbling over. So anyway, this is going to be the way to go in the future. And last but not least, I picked up the Smithey skillet, chef skillet. Sorry, I'm getting all this little, they have like this little sticky stuff. This was stuck to the inside. So anyway, got that off of there. So this is what it looked like new. So I guess to give you some form of reference here, used, I guess you could call it used and new. So they're both pretty, different kind of pretty, right? One's well used, one is brand new. So anyway, it's not going to stay looking like this brand new. So what I'm going to do is scrub it, clean it, and put this thing to use. I bought the number 10 chef skillet primarily for making omelets and things like that. They do make an 8 and a 6 as well. Additionally, I bought the long leather handle for this. Let me go ahead and toss this on here. Alright, so here we go. That's what that's going to end up looking like. So I'm excited to use this. Like I said, it's going to be mostly like an omelet pan, egg pan, that sort of thing. And then the other thing that's nice about it being the 10-inch is the 5.5 Dutch oven lid is made to fit the 10-inch chef skillet. So you might not think that's such a big deal, but I like basted eggs. So for me, this is awesome. I can do basted eggs with this, which is fantastic. So anyway, I love the look of the skillet. It has the nice low profile curved edges, kind of like similar to the Farmhouse, but slightly smaller. This would be good for like a 3-egg omelet, I believe. Would be something, you know, ideal for this. So that's what I bought new. So I do want to go over a couple things. There is always bad with the good. So my overall experience with the initial purchase was fantastic. This time around, I did their seconds, which is like their, I don't know, didn't pass the overall quality expectations. And it could be simple things like a flaw in the seasoning. Like with this pan, I've looked it over and I can't see anything that's not okay about it, right? However, my Dutch oven, this handle was super loose. So after doing some detective work, I found out that the hole drilled in the top was just too big. So I couldn't just get a different screw for it to tighten it up. And so what I ended up having to do is buy a washer. Matter of fact, let me see where I put it. I may have it. There it is. Okay, so I have this little washer right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you can. So I tried putting washers in there to space it out. That didn't work very well. I contacted Smithey. They were really good about sending me out a new lid. I mean, they sent it out, no questions asked. The problem is it's like different in color, not a big deal, but the texture on it, so it's like really smooth in areas and extremely rough in others. You can see on this one, the original one they sent me, it says Dutch oven. Somehow the casting on this one does not. But the lid's tight, and I verified that the hole was drilled smaller. I just wasn't happy with it. It doesn't match it. I don't like the uneven texture. Everything about the original one they sent me seemed perfect, except for the way that the handle fit. So what ended up happening is the washer that I bought to try to space it out fit perfectly in there. So that's the screw, and underneath there, which you can't really see it, is this washer. It just perfectly fit in that beveled out hole, and then I put the screw through there and I cranked it down, and this crushed perfectly with the taper of the screw, and now it's perfect. You can't even tell it's there. It's like it was made. It's great. So everything on it's great. So basically, I guess I repaired what they originally sent me. I might just keep this thing here and use that as the lid on my 10-inch, because I don't really care what it looks like. But I do like that the Dutch oven looks right. So at the end of the day, lessons learned. The first time I saw a second sale, everybody that posted what they got was really in awesome shape, and it kind of made you wonder why they were not sent out as like first run items. So that had me buying with confidence. So I bought a few items here. For the most part, I was really happy. Fitment of this top was not great, but that was not the flaw, because that's actually like a functional flaw. So that's why they sent me a replacement lid, because it should just be cosmetic, not functional. And with this being as loose as it was kind of more of a, I don't know, a hazard almost. So anyway, like I said, they were great. They sent me out a replacement right away. It just seems like it should be in the thirds pile based on what I've seen for seconds. And I'm not complaining. Like I said, awesome customer service, quick at sending me out the product. Matter of fact, the first order I made, I forgot to buy the leather handle cover. They gave me that for free with my troubles, I guess. And I also purchased the wooden trivet at the same time. So anyway, fantastic customer service, awesome quality products. Going forward, unless you're really just, I guess, not comfortable spending the money on what they're selling you, I would buy just the first run, because then you can really be nitpicky and you can't really feel bad about complaining about anything that's wrong. And like I said, really, with the stuff that I received, I can't complain about anything being wrong to begin with. Everything is really fantastic, other than the handle, which I ended up, like I said, fixing. So, okay, overall impressions. After having my 12 and my Farmhouse Skillet for a year, I absolutely love them. They're used on a daily basis in my house. I'm really looking forward to this Dutch oven. I am going to be making a video in the near future rendering tallow in it, and I'm sure there's going to be lots of other things cooked in here in the future, chili, stews, fried chicken, I don't know, I can just imagine lots of good things. And then omelets in this, omelets and eggs and whatnot in this 10-inch chef skillet, which I'm going to probably season tonight and get to cooking in. One other quick note, I'm probably going to have to oven season the Dutch oven, but as far as skillets and cast iron pans and whatnot go, I find that the stovetop method, which is what they also recommend, has worked better for me, than the oven method of seasoning. If you guys have any question about the cookware, maintenance of the cookware, any other experiences that I've had, drop your questions in the comments below. I'm going to link a video to my first unboxing when I first bought my Smithey products. And then, I'll get back to you guys with any other updates. There's going to be, like I said, things being featured in future videos being used. I know in some of my videos I've cooked some things in the Smithey cookware over the last year, but this isn't really like a cooking channel. It's kind of like a everything channel. So, so if you're hoping to see a ton of cooking stuff, it's just not going to happen. But anyway, there will be some stuff in the future. And like I said, if you have questions, put them in the comments. Please like the video. And that's it. I'm a big fan. The stuff's not cheap, but it's really, really, really high quality. And in the future, I'll be buying first run stuff so I can be super nitpicky. And that's that. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.